What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Jamal Gaskin, back on the show. Once again, it's called the show because I don't know what to call this show yet, right? I just want to talk about some things that I'm looking forward to in 2021. Only in two categories to start off. We're going to talk about some games, just some video games. I'm a simple guy. I play maybe 3 to 4 of the same video games every single year. But every once in a while, I get like a fifth one to add on or a third one to add on. So usually there's some sort of adventure game I like. So for 2020, I believe it was Ghost of Tsushima. That was my big breakout game that I still can't stop playing. And of course, every single year I play FIFA. I also play Assassin's Creed if that year there's a new Assassin's Creed, or any other adventure game that I could get my hand on. So, because the movie list is significantly longer, I'm going to go through the games list, which is only 3 games I'm looking forward to in 2021, unfortunately. So, we got Far Cry 6 coming out. Far Cry is one of those games where it's not for everybody, but Call of Duty, most people like Call of Duty, the first-person shooter Call of Duty, but I'm not very good at Call of Duty. I'm not very good at first-person shooters. But if you put a first-person shooter in the format of, say, an adventure game like Far Cry, where you get dropped into an unknown habitat and you just got to figure yourself out, and it's just like an adventure game. It's just like a third-person game, except it's first-person. You get to build up different weapons, craft different things, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, Far Cry fans will know exactly what I'm talking about. Far Cry 6 is coming out in 2021. Also, Hitman 3. I'm a big fan of Hitman. I'm a fan of all adventure games, most adventure games that have to do with stealth. As long as you can make your character look cool. I like most stealth games, so needless to say, like I said, most of the Assassin's Creed games I like. Except for the British one. I didn't like the British one. I don't remember what that was called, but yeah. So Hitman 3's coming out. It speaks for itself. Hitman has always been a staple in the gaming industry. So that's coming out 2021 as well. And I didn't play the last God of War, which won a whole bunch of gaming awards and everybody swears upon it, but I just never got into it for some reason. I think I'm going to give it another shot now that it's like $20. But God of War Ragnarok, the sequel to that game, is coming out this year. If you played God of War, the last God of War, you'll know that at the end, spoilers, Kratos meets Thor at the very end. So I'm thinking that it picks up right from there, and now Kratos is dealing with Ragnarok. Might I say, I think Kratos might be top 3 most badass PlayStation characters of all time. Leave a comment to let me know who you think is the most badass PlayStation character of all time. Who's your top 5? I don't know my top 5, but I know Kratos is definitely in the top 3 for sure. So that gets rid of games. That takes care of games. Far Cry 6, Hitman 3, God of War. Now, I don't like putting that much importance on games because I'm one of those people who can like get really lost in a game, spend like 6 hours on a game and forget what I was supposed to do the next day or that day, sorry. And time will just elude me. So, therefore, I try not to look at the game dates just because then my mind will be on it. I'll be like, "Oh, I can't wait to get lost in that game on this date." It might not make sense to you, but I don't know, it makes sense to me. Anyways, so movies is another kettle of fish altogether. Movies, what I've noticed about the movies is most of the movies coming out in 2021, this year, 2021, is very top heavy. So you'll notice that most of the ones I'm gonna name, keep in mind this is just what I'm interested in. There's plenty of other movies coming out, but this is just what I'm interested in. The year is very top heavy. You'll notice that most of the movies I'm interested in come out in the first 6 months, right? So I'll break it down chronologically. Chronologically, movies in 2021 that I'm looking forward to. First and foremost, I don't know if this counts as a movie, but it's a 4-part series by Zack Snyder. Justice League comes out March 2021. Let me tell you this. If this Justice League is not good, this is my very last chance for DC. Wonder Woman 84, the less said about that movie now that I've done the review, the better. Anyways, Justice League. That's DC's very last chance for me. You either get me back on the DC train, or I'm leaving this train for at least 2 years. And I mean it. Except for Matt Reeves as Batman, because Batman's my dude. But surprisingly, I was going to add it to the list, but surprisingly, that doesn't come out until 2022. March 2022 is how long I have to wait for another Batman movie. Criminal. Anyways, again, in March 2021, Morbius comes out. If you don't know who Morbius is, look him up. He's a Spider-Man villain. So I think they're going to try to build like a Spider-Man villain verse or something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if that included Tom Hardy's Venom. Speaking of Venom, no, it's not time for Venom yet. April, No Time to Die. That I think this is the last of Daniel Craig's James Bond movies, and I don't know if I'm in the rare camp, but I'm in the camp of he is our best James Bond yet. I like his balance between brutality and suave. He could do both very well, and I like the balance that he brings to it. Daniel Craig. I think it's his last one. So No Time to Die is in April. May, Godzilla versus King Kong. I just want to see a good fight. I don't even have to describe this movie. They fight. Who will win? Probably Godzilla, but because he is the first one on the title. So probably Godzilla, but they'll probably just end up teaming up and fight some other thing. But I want to see a good fight. My money is on Godzilla. Godzilla. He's too massive. Also in May is Fast 9. It's about family. I don't have friends. I have family. Yeah, we're gonna get a ninth one of that. And let me ask all the Fast and the Furious fans out there, why is Tyrese still in these movies? When this started, when Tyrese first joined the Fast crew, he was in Too Fast, Too Furious. That was one of the worst of the Fast and Furious movies. And Paul Walker, when he was still alive, rest in peace. In the movie, he's Brian, and Tyrese is Brian's friend, who's crazy. And I know he's crazy because that's all that Brian said about him when they were supposed to meet in that second movie. Um, Gal Gadot, when she joined the crew, was like a weapons expert. The two Brazilians were like thieves, expert thieves and demolition experts. And then you got Ludacris's character, who from the beginning was good with tech. And then you got Dom and Brian, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, who are precision drivers. And this is what they've said. I haven't made this up. And then you got the odd one out. Oh, and Han was also a precision driver, and he can like blend in everywhere because he's Asian or something. Um, and he's always eating. Yeah. Anyways, but he's dead. Anyways, um, what does Tyrese do? What has been his gift? What's his purpose? What, he just talks and screams and I hate his character. It's bad. Anyways, he's in the 9th movie of this. He's actually getting paid for this role. Anyways, so that you're getting another Fast and Furious 9. They might, and I hope they do. I want them to stop now, but I have a feeling they won't stop till 10, and they might even keep going, just because. I hope they stop this. I can't stand Fast and Furious anymore. Okay, so moving on to June 2021, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. Okay, so we got Tom Hardy's Venom coming back, and I think he's going to be facing Woody Harrelson's Carnage. For those of you who don't know Carnage, you might need to read a comic book. You need to read a comic book for this one. It's too much for me to really describe, but he's another Spider-Man villain. Like I say, they're building a Spider-Man villain verse. I don't know who they're gonna determine who is like the hero of the villains. It seems like it's Venom, but let's see, because Morbius is also coming, like I mentioned, in March. And second to last that I'm interested in July, we got Tom Holland not being Spider-Man. We got Tom Holland as Drake, Nathan Drake in Uncharted. Yeah, the video game Uncharted is now coming out with a movie. I know what you're thinking. Don't ruin the video game by making a movie again. Mortal Kombat still might be the best video game movie to date. Sonic came close, but I mean, it was made for, it was E for everyone, right? Sorry, G for everyone. So maybe Uncharted. Maybe we get a good video game movie there, but I'm not holding my breath. But Tom Holland, I have faith in you, and I think this is going to be good. So good luck. And December 2021, not everybody might be interested in this, but I am. We got the 4th Matrix. Yeah, the gang's all back together, apparently. I hope Morpheus isn't in it, because Lawrence Fishburne doesn't look like a convincing Morpheus anymore. He's gained like maybe a few pounds, 100 pounds. Not a few hundred, I shouldn't say that. He's maybe gained like, okay, maybe 100 pounds. Yeah. So he's not going to make a very convincing Morpheus. But those are all my picks for games. Far Cry 6, Hitman 3, God of War Ragnarok. And those are all my picks for movies coming in 2021. March, I'm going to go over it one more time. March 2021, we got Justice League. March 2021, we got Morbius. April 2021, we got No Time to Die, James Bond. May 2021, we got Godzilla vs. Kong. May 2021, Fast 9. June 2021, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. July 2021, we got Uncharted with Tom Holland not being Spider-Man. December 2021, we got The Matrix 4. Now, you might realize that I left out a whole bunch of Marvel movies. That is because I don't know where the temperature is with Marvel movies right now. Disney Plus is going to release Falcon and the Winter Soldier in 2021, WandaVision in 2021, and I'm pretty sure they're going to release Black Widow. I'm not sure if that's going to be in theaters or not. Depends on COVID, I'm pretty sure. But Black Widow is finally coming out. And the next Spider-Man movie is also coming out. Yeah, I don't know where the temperature is at for my excitement for Marvel movies right now. I think COVID really took a hit with that, just because the Black Widow movie kept getting pushed back, and my excitement kept going down and down. And it was up here, promise. But yeah, those are the Marvel movies I think coming out in 2021. Let's see what happens, man. Death to COVID. But yes, I like movies, I like games, but honestly, what I'm wishing for in 2021, what I'm really looking forward to, is getting back to some semblance of what was normal. Some some resemblance, sorry, of what was normal. I'm tired of watching my football games um, without fans in the stands. You know what I mean? I'm tired of watching movies at home only. You know, I miss the theater. I hate crowds, but I miss them. Is that weird? I'm wishing for health, wealth, and for the people I care about to just be good through this hard time, man. Hold on to your families. We got another strain of COVID out there. Be safe, be clean, and just be good, man. Enjoy the things you enjoy and let yourself feel it. All right? That's the end. See you on the next episode.